What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be working on a bit of a project. I'm going to try to revamp my garden from 2 summers ago. I've been busy with work and things like that, so I haven't really been able to work on it. And so today is the day I finally go in the garden, get it straightened up, get some beds made, some new beds made, the weeds cut, some pathways made, all the things. It's going to take a few days and probably a couple videos, but we're starting today. So my plan for the garden is, what I'm probably gonna do today is mow down some of the weeds. As you can see, there's a lot of weeds that have grown up over the past couple years. And then I'm in between cutting some of the vines that have grown on the fence and starting to move the mulch. Now the mulch, I did something called chip drop, where I get free mulch delivered to my house from arborists. And so I got a ton of mulch going, sitting on my driveway. And I'm gonna use that in the pathways to make designated walking spaces so people aren't trampling over beds when they're trying to plant, and they know exactly where all the fertilizer and different things are gonna be. As far as the garden goes, my plan is to do kind of a no-dig style garden, which is new to me, so I'm gonna be learning along as the videos go on. I'm gonna be learning. Um, and if you have any tips or anything, feel free to add on to it, add some comments or whatever. But first things first, I have to pick some remaining salad greens and collard greens, mustard greens that are there from years past that have just grown. So I'm gonna do those, pick that for my mom. And then after that, I'm gonna have to figure out how to use their new lawnmower, because I've never used a zero-turn lawnmower before, and that's something I'm just gonna have to figure out. So that's all I have to do today, so let's get started. And these in particular, they taste kind of good. They're really spicy for some reason, and they have spines on the back. I can't remember the name of them because we kind of sewed them all together when we were working on the garden. So I don't know, but they taste good. So there's another variety. I think some are turnip greens, some are some other types. I really don't know, but I'm gonna eat them though. So these greens, this is all I'm gonna pick for right now. The patch wasn't really that big, but this is a good amount. If you ever cooked greens before, you know this is probably gonna turn into like a half a cup of cooked greens, but you know, it's whatever. I wanted to salvage what I could before I started mowing everything down. I'm just gonna go through now and probably clean up some of the rocks and bigger stones so I don't hit them with the mower. And then I'll be looking at the instruction manual so I don't, damage the mower. But yep, that's next. Oh, I forgot. Part of the reason why there's so much like trash and junk that's in here, even though we were using it as a garden, is because I made an attempt to kill off all the weeds by covering the garden in cardboard. And I thought I had plenty of cardboard, Amazon boxes and everything like that. And so I started laying it down, and I got like this whole corner finished pretty much, and then ran out of cardboard. And I was laying it down holding it down with rocks and different stones and logs and sorts of things, and then it just didn't really work out. And I cleaned up the majority of it, but you can kind of see over there's still some paper trash and bigger rocks and things that were used to hold it down. So I'm gonna try to get through here really thoroughly. I might pull out a pitchfork and just kind of go around in the tall grass and lift it up, see if there's any things hiding underneath there. I found like a 2x4 earlier, which is ridiculous. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. I'll continue to do. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, the cardboard is fine. I just need to get rocks. I need to focus on the rocks, because the cardboard was gonna decompose anyway. I mean, I made sure I took all the tape off of it, all the stickers, all the packaging stuff, so it should be fine. I should just get things like this out of there. Wait for it. I'm gonna get it. Rock. Don't need that. I don't know if I even said the reason why I'm trying to mow it first, because really, if I'm putting down mulch and enough mulch, it should be able to kill all the weeds just fine without me having to cut them. But my idea is doing a no-dig bed, and I'm gonna need some compost. So I'm thinking if I just cut all the tall grasses and the long grasses down, I can rake them into piles and put them as the base layer for my bed, so that when I get mulch, I can put that on top just to add a little bit of extra decomposing plant material to support the beds a little bit before I start planting in them. So that's my idea. Honestly, if it gets too complex trying to get the mower in here and do all this stuff, I might just cover it. But we have some pretty established plants in here that are weeds that we don't want to use. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what you'll see what happens. And that's how you do that. Okay, yeah. I got a little bit more to do because I was mowing and I saw a brick. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And I'm gonna mow a little bit more. We making progress today, baby. Look how much better that looks. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Yes, sir. Over there, there's a patch of that's unmowed that I was going around. That is mint. My dad planted a whole patch of mint over there, and he wants his mint. I told him, mint would grow anywhere. It'd be fine if I mowed, but the mint staying for my father. And then over here, this big bushy tree right here, that's a hibiscus, and I want to keep that there because it has some beautiful flowers, and we use it for tea. So or you can use it for tea. I'm not gonna cap and say we be making hibiscus tea all the time. But so I wanted to save that too. So I'm gonna go around here, get the little edges and stuff, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so it turns out I probably shouldn't try to mow this. I looked at a website that said I probably need like a scythe to cut it down a little bit before I do all that. I suppose I could have Googled that before I started this video. But you know, we live in, so I think seeing as I don't have a scythe just in stock, I think I might maybe just go for the tall plants and just try to like, I don't know, machete them. Which, I mean, that'll be interesting, I think, to watch, but it won't be very effective. So I'm gonna go get the machete. That's enough. Oh, and also, I now have to back the lawnmower that I can barely drive into that. So, yeah, we going, we going. I might just drive. It was backed in there. My grandfather, he's the main operator of this lawnmower. He knows what to do with it. And he backed it in. I don't think I could do that. So I'm gonna drive it in there, and he's a professional, so he could back it in. He could back it out when he need it again. I think it'll be fine. Um, I just won't tell everybody just not to tell him that I was using it. I can't use it, but it's just, it just maybe he'll think something crazy happened. It just got turned around in there. I don't know. So I'm gonna do that. The next thing I need to do is work on the mulch. I was gonna save this. I don't think this will take an entire like video's worth of time, so I might just add that. Oh, it was smoky. I might just add this as an extra piece onto the first one. I don't know yet. I don't know. But I'm gonna show you guys the mulch real quick. So this is the mulch that I'm going to be using in the garden. It's a little coarse. It does have a lot of branches and sticks in it, but it's not so much of an issue. One, because I'm using it as a walkway. What is it? One, I'm just using it for walkway stuff. So it doesn't have to be the cleanest, most consistent and even. I'll probably go in and pick out some of the larger branches and sticks like I did here already. But yeah, I'm gonna just be scooping this up and pretty much attempting to move it all into the garden, into some pasture. Later on, I'll show you the little diagram of what I had planned for the layout of the garden, but right now I kind of want to just get the mulching because I have the motivation and the energy right now. I don't know what type of wood chip it is. I think it's a softwood. I'm not sure if it's all hardwood mulch. This is a piece of bark from the pile. So if anyone knows trees really well, let me know what that is. This is what the inside looks like. The grain, the wood grain. Here's some of the other sticks that were in there. So if any of these look recognizable, please let me know. And yeah. So I didn't expect to stop recording so quickly, but this has only been sitting here maybe a week or so, and it's already hot. Like, it's hot, right? I'm not ashy, I promise. It's hot. Steam's coming off it. I see mycelium already in there. Look at that. There's a whole colony sitting right there. It smells really nice. So this is exactly what I wanted, because I have some other plans with this besides making a walkway out of, but you have to stay tuned for that. So I think it's really cool. It's already starting. It's a great sign. It's already starting to break down, and it has some nice heat to it. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. This on because since it molded so much already, there's a lot of mold spores that are just kind of doing their thing, and I prefer not to have any lung issues. So put this on. I don't even know what I look like, so if I look crazy, then that's tough. But yeah, so I mean, 3 wheelbarrows full, and we've gotten to here. And this is half the length of that. So what is this gonna take? Like maybe another 2, so 5. So that means 10. So in 15 wheelbarrows, I can fill up this front edge and all the way down the side, allegedly. That's one corner done. One edge all today. If you like the content, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. If you have any pointers or tips, I mean, you kind of sort of know what my plan is for the garden. So if you have any pointers or tips or just anything you want to say, feel free. Have a blessed day, and I'll see y'all later.